Well, folks, you're all gone. The room's tidy for a change. I did say I was going to take you into the workshop and show you the lathe. The lathe is actually in this corner. It sat there actually, but I can't even see the camera, so I hope I'm not too close, and I'm hoping a minute. There's no one left here to even hold it. Everyone's gone. I said I'll show you this. So it sat over there. I moved it to here. This is the lathe. Your work goes in here. This is the motor. It turns it. This holds it. Okay? That's the wood lathe. This one, I want to show you at the same time because I'm going to show them to you both at the same time. They're like two of the same animals. They both have a head. We call that the head. Okay? We also use the word stock, so it's a headstock for both of them. So we're looking like livestock. We're looking at two animals. This is like the bull and this is like the cow. It's normally bigger. This is smaller. Okay? They've got tails as well. Oh, talking of animals, he's left. It's just me and the rat. This is the tail. It's called the tail stock. Okay? And this is the tail stock for this one. Now, there's a little bit here that moves. Okay? That's called a saddle. It moves along. That's the tool post. Okay? It's the same on this machine, but it's called a tool rest because the tool actually just rests here, and I'll show you that shortly. Here, this is the tool. It's actually already in there. There it is there. And it's got a different end on it depending on what you want to do. And what we'll do is we'll drive the tool into the work just there. Watch. We just take it over. Now you wouldn't go this fast, but we'll put it into position there. You must lock it, so now that doesn't move. And then we use this one here, which just moves it 1/4 of a mil, 1/10 of a mil at a time. 1.5, 1.6, 1.7 mil, 1.8 mil. This moves it really slowly. So if you just watch there, can you see that moving along there really slowly, right? Now, you cannot wind this fast like that. I'm going to show you the way it has to be wound. If you're winding this, you have to do it really steady, really slowly. You're just passing it through your fingers, keeping it moving slowly. So I'm just reaching around to collect it, reach around to collect it, keep it moving. I don't know if you can see this. Let me see if I put that there. I'm going to drop my camera. I'm going to put the wire over the top of it, and that'll hold it at an angle. Right. So, same with this one. This one actually drives it in and drives it out. I don't know if you can actually see that there. I think you probably can. You can see that going out and in. All right. And it's the same here. You just move it very slowly. Keep it moving. Pass it between your fingers like that. All right. Nice and steady. No sudden movements on this. Now I'm doing it without the machine running because it'll just be too noisy. And you won't be able to hear me. Now the work stays in here. You put your work in there. Now to get the work in there, you need a key, which the rat's got here. Chuck key. That's a chuck. Goes in there. Oh no, I don't have the strength. Oh, there we go. Right. I don't have the strength to do it with one hand. So I've opened it up. Don't leave the chuck key ever in the chuck. It's very dangerous. It can fly out when you start up. So this is the bar. We put it in the chuck and we tighten it up. And the chuck is going to rotate this piece. I'm supposed to wear a face mask, which I can't find anywhere, so I'll put the goggles on. But you are supposed to wear a face mask. That's what you write in the exam. Everybody's wearing a face mask at the moment. Right. Except me. Switch it on. Bring it across. Nice and close. I'll put this here. And here we go. Nice and steady. What I'm actually doing here is just facing off. All right, I just went across the face of it to flatten the front of it. That's called facing off, okay? Now, I'm gonna move this along here, and I'm just gonna drive it in a little bit. Move it back, sorry, drive it in a little bit. This is cool. Hope you can see. Yeah. There's probably a lot of vibration on the machine and on your camera bot. Let's see. I'm going to try and hold it in my mouth. Right, get the idea? So the workpiece stays still and the tool does the movement there, okay? Right, that's called the bed. That's called the saddle or the apron saddle. It kind of hangs over. You can see it hanging over the back there. Hangs down, hangs over, moves forward and back like a saddle, okay? So we got, this is the bed. It's got legs, and under here, that's the lead screw. So the lead screw allows the saddle to move along. Oh, hope this doesn't work, but if I turn that on, that allows the cooling agent, normally like an oily water, to just cool that down, because it could get a little bit hot, but we're not doing too much to heat that up. Okay, so I think that's everything. It's got a light as well. If it's a long piece of work, it would stretch all the way over to here and it would be held by both. We're going to hold them by both on the wood lathe. I hope that's everything on that, folks. I hope I haven't left anything out. There's a third procedure, actually. Let me see. The last little procedure is I just drive the tool in here to chop that off, and that's called parting off. I drive the tool in to just basically cut into it here, and then this piece will drop off, or I can finish it with a little coping hacksaw to cut that off, and then you can take your piece away, because you don't need the bit that's in there, so it just needs to be chopped